It is Paris Fashion Week and it is my first ever fashion show, so let's go, c'est parti! What's up, fellow citizens of the world? Jordan Patrick here and welcome to my channel. It's Paris Fashion Week and I got invited to my first ever Paris Fashion Show event. Like, what is my life? So it's time to go home and get ready. On y va, c'est parti! So since this is my first ever fashion show event, I really have no idea what to wear. I have an idea of like wearing something kind of crazy starting in about an hour. Whew. So the weather today is pretty nice, so I don't think I'll have to wear as many layers as expected. And I think we should start with kind of like the most risky, but I think we can't go wrong with a nice pair of black jeans. So this is gonna be our base, and then we're gonna play around with some like fishnet type shirts that are kind of kinky. So yeah, let's try it. So this is actually an outfit that I bought when I was in Berlin because we were going to this party where you had to dress kind of like this. And so I'm a little bit nervous to show you, but it's this fishnet kind of kinky wear. I don't even know. I tried to get into that club, my friend did not get in, therefore I did not go in. And so I'm thinking like, this looks maybe kind of Paris Fashion Week. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of celebrities lately that have been wearing like mesh shirts, but I don't feel comfortable in it, I'll be honest. But the only thing is, like, I feel like we should check kind of what this brand is and see kind of what the clientele might be, because if they're not kinky at all, I'm gonna be a freak in there and we don't want that. So let's check out what their campaign and everything looks like and then dress accordingly. Okay. Based on the clientele and the people in the audience, they're dressed a little bit more classy and casual. But this was the fall collection, so it's summertime and you could see that a lot of people are like fanning themselves because it was so hot. So yeah, we're gonna have to change this up and go more classy. Alright, since we established that this place is not kinky at all, I think it's important to do kind of the opposite. This nice turtleneck, I think that that's very, you know, it's comfortable and also like classier than I am normally. So let's try to pair it with a nice jacket. Okay. I'm liking how this is coming together. Sophisticated in this outfit. I'm gonna pair it with some boots. I like it. I'm pairing it with some Doc Martens. Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh my god, I need to stop. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel a little bit boring just being like, okay, normal. So we're gonna add some sunglasses. This is what I feel is gonna make it a little bit more avant-garde. What do you think? These are actually from the reality show that I filmed like last year. What is that movie with the traveling pants? The sisterhood of the traveling pants? Something like that. Well, this is like the brotherhood of the traveling glasses because these are Gabe's. Like head to toe look. Sophisticated but playful. So that's what we're going for. Okay, so we're going to Salon des Mirroirs. A colleague of mine, she couldn't go, so she told me to contact the director, and I was on the list. Soon we won't need any more masks, but for now, entering the metro, still need the mask. So I arrived at Grand Boulevard, which is in central Paris, and this venue was located in this very nice passage. You can see here that there was quite a few people in line, but when we entered, we got a seat that was really nice in the second row. This was the Global Fashion Collective. That's the company I was in contact with to get these tickets. And when I first heard of Salon des Mirroirs, I thought that's where the Emily in Paris fashion show took place in season 2, episode 10, but in fact that location was in Versailles at a much bigger Salle des Miroirs. But yeah, we had this second row seats and very nice, and the show is about to start. The first show is by designer duo Iann-Dey. So naturally, as one does, I checked out their Instagram and they had a ton of followers, so I knew that they were a legit designer. I went and saw that they have dressed some very stylish and important people, celebrities, for events. Notably this young, talented Mexican-American singer
Angela Aguilar at the Lo Nuestro Awards, which is a Latin American awards that take place in the US. So it's time to start the show.
Our next designer was Muvement, and based on their Instagram, I would suggest that they're a little bit less known, but they have really cool futuristic designs, especially the shapes of their jackets. Final designer of the day was Blue Tamburin, and this was a very interesting show because it was a real sense of storytelling, and you'll see in a sec. Wow, that was so good. Alright, so we just finished at the fashion show. It was really cool, very new to both of us because we have never done something like that before. Maybe you guys recognize Augustin because he was in our videos in Mallorca, in Madrid, where else? In Montmartre, in Paris. So what was your favorite designer today?
Probably the first one. It was pretty elegant and at the same time modern. So I would choose the first one, designer.
Yeah, okay, I agree. It was very elegant, the first one. For my favorites, I really like the street style of the second artist, but I like the storytelling of the third designer because you could kind of see like a theme, and there were kind of like the antagonist, protagonist, like it was very dramatic with the music especially. And so yeah, super great experience. None of us are used to doing these fashion things, so yeah, and it's a very unique thing to do and something that is really cool for Paris Fashion Week. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. À la prochaine. Ciao, ciao for now.